Comparative Speech by Nicholas Odishou. Does forgiveness and redemption have greater power than justice? Many would see forgiveness and redemption as technically right. Justice conversely serves its point when acted on. I believe that justice is more powerful than forgiveness, as forgiveness is seen as an intentional decision to let go and forgive, while justice is the quality of being just in which individuals receive what they deserve. Both the play Hamlet by William Shakespeare and Justice in America articles portray justice through both ultimately leading to their success. However, Hamlet's justness is seen as seeking revenge within its moral dilemmas, while Justice in America sees justice through its righteousness and equality amongst each other. As we see the dynamics between these two, justice becomes more evident through Hamlet, as seen through Prince Hamlet and Laertes. In the Hamlet play, we see the main moral of the play is justice. We see that Hamlet seeks justice for his father, who was killed by Uncle Claudius. Prince Hamlet's goal is to kill Uncle Claudius as he feels tormented by the unjust murder of his father, driving him to seek justice. Before Hamlet kills Uncle Claudius, Hamlet says, "Hear thou incestuous murderous damned Dane, drink off this potion. Is thy union here?" Act 5, Scene 2, line 317 to 319. This quote signifies Hamlet addressing Claudius's poor act through his incestuous and murderous crimes. Justice needs to be served for Claudius's inappropriate actions, in which Hamlet made sure as he drank the potion, killing Claudius. It is sad to see all the people that Hamlet loved but his father required him to seek justice against his uncle. Hamlet is not the only character that is seen to seek justice. Laertes also seeks justice for his father Polonius, who is killed by Hamlet. Laertes also has a goal of seeking justice against Hamlet. Laertes fights Hamlet, and after they are both wounded, Laertes says, "Why as woodcock to mine own springe, Osric? I am justly killed with my own treachery." He realizes and acknowledges that he is receiving a punishment for his betrayal. He admits that he is caught in the trap he set for Hamlet, highlighting the theme of justice. This part underlines the idea that both Laertes and Hamlet are both victims of the situation that leads to the tragic death between the two. While Hamlet and Laertes were both seeking justice, reflecting moral dilemmas, the American justice system also shows the challenges of poor integrity through social and ethical problems. In America, there has been a record high for need for justice to be served concerning the variety of social issues, including racism and economic issues, all within the equal rights and freedoms. The need for justice has taken a storm across the USA when compared to forgiveness regarding these issues, as society's current objectives revolves around justice being served accordingly to prevent any more opportunity for society to overlook the justice system and the importance of the laws we live under. What the trial said about George Floyd in America article by Julio Cortez says, but the trial did not provide some lessons about the power private citizens have to make police officers accountable, of the awesome impact that fair-minded prosecutors can have on righting the national consciousness, and of the high hurdles America still faces reforming a justice system that churns out victims in its applications of law and order. Cortez 1. We see that America is currently at a record high for the need for justice due to many factors. We see the pursuit of justice is filled with emotional challenges as individuals understand the pain and systematic injustices. There is an emotional weight in seeking accountable mistakes. In Hamlet, we see Laertes and Hamlet both seek justice in their ways. They both feel a personal betrayal of each other, as we see Laertes go against Hamlet and Hamlet go against Claudius. Cortez explains the power of private citizens and fair-minded prosecutors to hold the police officers accountable. It resonates with the ongoing challenges we see through equity. This resonates with Hamlet, as we see the struggle as both Hamlet and Laertes face major obstacles in their lives as they lose the ones they love. Additionally, in America, justice is more powerful than forgiveness in the sense that justice provides society and those who have been wronged with peace and assurance that those who have been wronged others will receive just just punishment to be equal with those who have been wronged. For instance, the ABC News video Insight titled Derek Chauvin's sentenced to 22 and a half years in prison for George Floyd's murder states, David Floyd's family stated today that the decision delivers a closure and accountability. From this article, we can see that the USA is seen to be more justified in its actions. When George Floyd was killed, the officer was sentenced 22 and a half years in prison, showing that America is less forgiving and more justified, especially when the action involves the death of someone. We see that the officer Derek Chauvin abuses his power as a cop against George Floyd, ultimately killing him. In comparison, Claudius takes advantage and secretly kills Hamlet's father, the king, so Claudius could become the new king of Denmark. These both show that when you have power, it can lead to poor decisions in which others would seek justice against you. We see Hamlet kill Claudius, and Derek Chauvin is sentenced to 22 and a half years in prison for George Floyd's murder. This signifies the power of poor actions to lead to dreadful consequences through justice. We see how one person can have a major impact on others. It is important to love each other and never take advantage of others. In conclusion, in both Hamlet by William Shakespeare and Justice in America articles, we see that even though justice is important and should be served for someone's mistakes or actions, we see that in the play and articles, justice should be served as the culprit makes the moral decision leading to the consequences of justice. I feel that justice is a way to keep peace and stay in order within society. I feel that redemption and forgiveness can be used in some circumstances, but they are also not possible for certain people. Justice keeps us together as it forms the foundation of laws we follow and help build the society we live in today. Thank you.